y'all, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make these pool noodle candles that you've probably seen all over Pinterest this year, last year, and the year before that. But anyway, I wanted to take a whack at it because I haven't made them before. Hang tight and I'll show you how to do it. Alrighty, y'all, let us get started. So first off, you're going to need a pool noodle. If you can find a darker color pool noodle, like I had a really dark purple one, that would work really well, because these are light and it's going to take a few coats of paint to cover. But anyway, you're going to need pool noodle, and then for however many little candles that you want to make, you're going to need a tea light from Dollar Tree. You're going to need a knife or something to cut your pool noodle, and a pair of scissors, a hot glue gun, like I said, the paint already, and excuse my hands, I dyed my hair again yesterday. Y'all know my hair is purple, and now it has faded to blue. But anyway, what you want to do is take your pool noodle and then just cut it into whatever lengths you want for your candles. I have 5, because we know like when grouping things, odd numbers kind of flow a little bit better. Now I have, oh gosh, I broke these scissors a while ago. These old raggedy scissors over here. I'll be using one of these pair right here. So what you want to do is, because these candles are just a little bit too big for the little entranceway here, you just need to take your scissors and just barely cut around just to make that a little bit wider. Now you don't want to make it so large that your candle just falls right on through there, because the foam is actually going to help to hold your candles up. I'm just throwing this on the floor because I'm going to pick it up later. It's funny, I ran into somebody in Dollar Tree not too long ago, and she recognized my hands. And we got to talking, and she's like, you know, I just love it when you say just throw it on the floor, because I do the same thing. But anyway, just cut out enough until you can get your candle to fit down in here. So I'm just going to cut out a little bit more. Okay, sorry about that. My phone cut off. I thought I had it on airplane mode and I didn't, and someone called and it cut the camera part off. But anyway, I also need to make a correction because I made a boo-boo. A while ago when I was plugging in my hot glue gun, I'm so used to using my regular one that I plugged that one in, and that's not the kind that you use. You need to use a low temp glue gun, okay? Because if you don't use a low temp gun, then it's going to melt right through the styrofoam, okay? But anyway, what I have done is I have cut this out enough so that my little candle is going to fit down in there. Now what I'm going to do, because, you know, candles as they burn down, they're not perfectly straight across, pillar candles anyway. So I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just kind of cutting, just kind of like a few little scallop shaped pieces out of there, I guess. So let's flatten that out. See how that kind of looks rough and uneven? So that it looks a little bit more realistic as a styrofoam candle can look. So now what I'm going to do is let's just make double sure that this candle is going to fit down in there now that I have cut away some of this foam. And you know what? I think I want to cut out just a little bit more. There we go. And I'm not sure if this is all the candles that I want to make, because when I get all of these set up, I do have this black plastic serving tray that I had also gotten at Dollar Tree that I want to arrange these on. And I might want to make more to kind of fill it up. All right, that's good enough for me. Now to pull these in and out, you can see how I just did. I just grabbed it and pulled it out. Or if you're careful, you can just grab the little flame and just pop it right out. I don't suggest hot gluing or gluing your candles down in here. Why? Because if your candles burn out, you can't, you know, just pop them out and then replace them. And I know, you know, these are the Dollar Tree tea lights. I have had some that have lasted for going on 2 years now. I've had some that's, you know, they went out in just a couple months. So that's why I don't suggest gluing them in. But anyway, now what we're going to do with the glue gun, which I don't even know if it's hot enough, we're going to take it and we are going to start just drizzling it from the top kind of down the sides to make it look like the candles are dripping. Like I said, I'm not sure if my glue gun is hot enough quite yet. Oh, it is. Well, it is a little bit. See, I'm just kind of dripping it on there. Whee, let's go down this side. And then what we're going to do after this glue sets up is I want to go back over these and I'm going to paint them with that black acrylic paint. And I know, I usually use the spray paint, but that can eat away at the styrofoam. So I'm just going to do this all the way around on all of the little candles. You see the little drippy drips there? Just doing it all the way around. And then I have a paintbrush over here, and I'm going to paint these with the black acrylic paint. I'm also going to paint the candles. Now, I know that Dollar Tree does sell these black tea light candles, but in my store, they sell out so fast, you know? So if you can find those, you know, use those. But like I said, I can't find any right now, so I'm going to have to paint the white ones. But anyway, let me finish working on this, and then we'll come back and see what they look like after I have painted them. Okay, my friends, so these candles are pretty much done. Some of them have just a couple little wet spots there, but you know what? I've got to be somewhere here in a little bit, so I'm just trying to book it on through this video. But anyways, you can see the tea light. I just painted it black, and I noticed there's a little scuffed mark right there. I'll have to touch that up later. So let's get this one. After I put all of the hot glue on there, then I just went back and painted it with the acrylic paint. And it only took one coat. So, you know, I was pretty surprised. I thought it would take two. But it only took one. Now, as for the tray that I want them to sit on, I had one from Dollar Tree. And I was playing around with them and wasn't too happy with the one from Dollar Tree. I want to put a few more decorations over here, and the one that I had wasn't quite big enough to do that. So this one came from Walmart, and I got it at Walmart last year. But, you know, it's that time of year where a lot of stores, Walmart, Dollar General, and all that, they're putting out their seasonal serving trays. So you're going to be able to find something that will work for you, you know, pretty easily. And you're not going to have to paint it black. You know, they already come in a black color. So anyway, I have my candles here, and I have my low temp glue gun over here heating up once again. I also have a bag of this Spanish moss from Dollar Tree because I didn't want to just set the candles on there. I wanted a little bit of something to give it some depth and dimension, and also, you know, to break up the color a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I am going to actually score this a little bit with this knife. And why am I doing that? Just to give the glue, because I'm going to use the hot glue to glue these down, just to give it a little something, you know, for grip, so that, you know, you're not gluing it down to this really, really slick plastic. You can do it this way, or you can scuff it up with a piece of sandpaper. I'm just using this old craft knife here. All right. So now let's see. Like I said, I wanted the biggest one to go in the back. I just stuck my hand in some damp paint. Trying to decide which side I want towards the front. I think, yeah, that'll do all right. So I'm just going to put some of this low temp glue here. And then we're going to glue it down to this plastic tray. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to stick that down there. And I don't want it right up against the tray because I said I want to put some of this moss there. So anyway, there's that tall one. And then I'm just going to glue the other candles around it. Then let me just get these stuck down to the tray. And then, you know, we can go back. If you want to, you can go back and put some more glue around the bottom here just to make double sure that it is stuck down. I need another glue stick. Come here. Why are you doing this to me? This is why I keep baby wipes in the craft room, because I get paint on myself and then I have to wipe it off. But anyway, so I'm just going to continue gluing these down, and then I'm going to take some of this moss and I'm going to start gluing that down. And let me dig through my Halloween decorations over here and try to decide what all I want to go on the other side. Okay, so I have my candles glued down, and as you can see, I have started gluing down the moss. So anyway, I couldn't decide what I wanted to put over here. And then I got one of these skulls from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to use some of these spiders from Dollar Tree and put one here. Might put one down here. Don't know yet. But I'm going to work on it, and we'll see. But oh my gosh, yeah, I was going through my Halloween stuff and trying to decide what all I wanted to put on here. And I thought, you know, I bought one of these skulls not too long ago, and of course, I couldn't find it. I mean, isn't that the way it always goes? I couldn't find it. So I ran back to Dollar Tree with black paint all over my hands. And I have like these old raggedy clothes that I wear, you know, a t-shirt that's like 2 times too big. Because if I get glue and stuff on it, you know, it don't really matter. So I was wearing that when I went into Dollar Tree, and the cashier there, Jessica, hi Jessica, is just so sweet. And I told her, I said, I am so sorry. I was halfway here before I realized, hey, I didn't even wash the paint off of my hands. And she's like, it's okay. And she's like, some lady was in here, you know, talking about your channel, saying, I sure would like to meet her. And she's like, well, I told her you're in here all the time. I said, Lord, I would be afraid to come across anybody right now. Because I look like a troll that crawled out from underneath the bridge with the paint on my hands. And I got Mod Podge all over my pants. And my hair was a mess. And but yeah, I did get some more purple hair dye. So, you know, my hair will be fixed here shortly. Yeah, the girl that usually does my hair, you know, things are crazy right now. She's not taking any more appointments. So I'm like, well, shoot. Just do it myself. I usually do it myself, but sometimes you just don't feel like it, you know. Okay, so let's see. I got that skull there. And I'm going to finish filling all this in with moss, like I was gluing that down. Now, for these little plastic spiders, I think there's 2 different sizes. Yeah, this looks bigger than this one. So I'm going to take this small one, and let's see. I want to glue it on his little noggin. It's right here somewhere. So let's see if I need to put another stick in here. Yes! So I'm just going to put a big old blob of hot glue right there, and stick it on his face. Once I set it down, that glue will kind of ooze down. Let's see, I think that looks okay right there. Yeah, let's leave that there. Get that glue set up. All right, I want that there, and I might put another one back here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video here. There's nothing else exciting that I'm going to be doing except for gluing down some of this moss. Now I do have a bag over here of the tiny little skulls from Dollar Tree, and I might scatter some of those around. Haven't decided. Oopsie. But that really needs no explanation. You just take the skulls and just stick them wherever you want to stick them. But anyway, I'm going to finish working on this. I might glue another spider here, you know, and I'll put the little skulls around. And then when I'm done with that, of course, I will put a photo so that you can see what it looks like. And then that'll be that. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you would, please give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye! Alright, y'all, it is finished. And you know what? I'm not going to add anything else to it. I tried the tiny little skulls at the bottom, and you know what? I just didn't like it. So, yeah, I just glued those candles down, glued the moss down, and then put the little spiders on the skull. And I'm going to leave it like that because I'm happy with it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!